So welcome back, guys. This is Madhav PVL, and today I'm just starting a new series of video regarding this AWS lab. And with us, there is John. So he is one of my classmates. So he's much better than me in this particular thing. So I just asked him to help me with this whole working on this AWS portal management console. So this is the list of the lab experiments which were given by our faculty. So we'll just try to solve it one by one. So as to avoid confusion, even I know these things, but he will just keep on assisting me to what are the steps in which we can just implement that thing. So if we just say, I will just do it here. So this will be more clear for even for you guys to just look at that video. So he will speak and I will work on this by asking him doubts and written if anything is there. So I think this made some sense. So let us just start with this first one, that is launching Ubuntu server. So what can we do now? The first thing.
First thing is to obviously click on the EC2 instances.
Yeah.
Check that option, and you will be welcomed with the instance dashboard, EC2 dashboard. And on the left-hand side, you can see there's a button called Instances New. Click on that.
Which one?
Instances New.
Yeah.
Yeah, click that. And now, since you have no instances running, we need to launch a new instance. So launch instances up on the top right corner, and you can give whatever name you want for your web server. So go ahead and type something in.
Instance. Okay.
Right. Okay. And then just scroll down a little bit. And now, since we're supposed to launch an Ubuntu server, let's select the Ubuntu.
Okay.
And then I've heard that people are having trouble connecting to the Ubuntu server 22.04. Yeah. So just for this lab and for our convenience, click on the free tier tab over there.
Yeah.
Yes. Click on that and select Ubuntu 20.04.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go with that, and then scroll further down.
Okay.
The instance type is fine. We can keep that as the same.
Okay.
Then let's just create a new key pair, because this is important. You just need to create a maximum of one key pair, and you can use it for multiple instances. That's fine. So click on the tab that says create new pair, give it a name.
What can I just give? Can I just
anything, just like Madhav key or something like that.
Right. So this we don't need to change these things, right? Keep it type.
Since you will be using putty, I think you need to download the PPK file.
Okay. Yeah.
Or you just directly downloaded the PEM. Okay, that's fine. Then we can just use the command prompt and get it through that. Okay, and then click on the edit button.
Okay.
And then let's just use the default VPC for now. Okay. And if you just click on the subnet and no preference tab, yeah, see here you can choose the availability zone which you want to use. So there's USDs 1A, B, C, D, and E. You can choose whatever you want over here if it matters to you. So just pick a random one.
Yeah. So I'm just choosing.
Yeah. And then you wanted to auto assign a public IP to your instance. So we always have that enabled most of the times. And since we're just creating an Ubuntu server just for the beginning of this class, let's just select an existing security group.
Okay.
And click down there and just select the default one for now.
Okay.
It doesn't need to be any fancy or anything. And then this is just there are more things that you can configure for an EC2 instance, but for now this is fine. Okay. And why don't you just click the launch instance button?
Yeah.
And now it says it's successfully created. So now you can click on the instance.
Click on this view all instances.
Yeah, and now you can click the refresh button over there.
Okay.
Yeah, preferably click the button that's there. I don't know how to describe that. Yeah, that one. Yes, that one. Yeah, preferably keep clicking that. And now you need to make sure that the status check says it's passed 2 of the status checks. Okay. Now this takes a little bit of time for your instance to get created. So it starts running, And next, when you refresh again, it's gonna show initializing. Yes. And once it's initialized, it should show it should have passed 2 status checks, 2 out of 2. So that's very important. That's very important. That needs to happen. If you can't use this instance unless and until that it's passed those 2 checks.
Okay.
So it's very crucial that you do that.
So do we need to install any other thing for this Ubuntu server, or it is fine if you just run it through this?
Well, you just need to. Everything is in your hands. Basically, you need to configure the security groups, the kind of traffic that you want to let into it, and the kind of traffic that you want to let out into it. So the main configuration happens in security groups. So that's all left up to you. So that's one way to personalize it. And then obviously you have the kind of instances that you want to create. You can have an Amazon Linux server, or in this instance we've chosen a Ubuntu one.
Service, right?
Yeah, different types. Also, it's for our use cases, it's important that we take free tier ones. So it's something to consider. And it's going to take a little bit of time.
I think you guys can skip of 5 to 10 seconds. I think this may take some time. So guys, you can just see it took some lot of time, and now the 2x2 checks has been passed. So this is our first lab which need to be completed in this AWS. So I think this made some sense. Please subscribe to Worksoft College for regular updates. Thank you.